RVPH down 29.66%. This is Friday, the 19th of September 2025. In the session of yesterday, the 18th, it printed an intraday low of $0.2768. The company disclosed yesterday in the post-market session that it's going to raise some funds. The extrapolation of its three-period moving average based on this 4-hour chart is seeing that lower prices will remain in place at least up till the end of today's trading session. Then by Monday, the pre-market session of Monday the 22nd, we may have a bounce, but the bounce is not saying that it's going to rebound to the levels where we are right now. However, the Fibonacci projections are currently saying 0.4337 is something that can print, and let's see what we have. And then as of a few hours ago, okay, as of midday yesterday, the 18th, it was saying 0.4485, 0.4695, 0.4825. If you really want more ambitious projections, then we have up to 0.5384 as of the 4th of September, up to 0.7075, 0.7868, 0.8357. This was as of the 25th of August. Underlying trend on this 4-hour chart is a bearish one. Yeah, it's bearish, but it became bullish. It's yeah, for some reason it just yeah, the downward trend got reversed at some point, but it's now bearish again. So it's it's dealing with a highly volatile stock. Yeah, it's underlying it's underlying a highly volatile stock. Yeah. So yeah, underlying trend is bearish. That's just an indication that there's ample room to the upside. It's coming from higher prices. So if you think of any upper projection, it probably has it. It's just how soon, how soon was that? When was that computed? When was that calculated last? Yeah, but it has ample room to the upside. So let's have a look at the price pressure momentums and see what we have. Let's see. Okay, so we have price pressure momentum. Okay, severely bearish. Obviously, we should expect that. So the probability that it's going to remain below its 10 and 21-day moving averages is quite high. Yeah, very, very high. Yeah, the fact if you come by Monday the 22nd, the stock should still be trading below those moving averages based on this 4-hour chart. Let's see what's going on the daily chart. On the daily chart, on the line trend is equally bearish as well. Extrapolation is saying that strength is going to pick up from at least Monday. No, okay, well, let's see let's see whether that will happen. Monday going all the way towards Friday, the 3rd of October. But obviously, this didn't take into cognizance the fact that the company has probably diluted some of its shares, maybe diluting some of its shares, going by the fact that it wants to raise some funds. Okay, so but we shouldn't read a lot into the extrapolation here because it's the market hasn't this has not reflected this 30% plunge. That's quite high. But what we can equally do is have a look at the market grid and see what it's saying. Market grid gives us a trading range that the stock is expected to is calculated to, well, projected to trade within. Yeah, just like a price channel. Yeah, so that's a channel. It's expected to trade within. So that's what it is about. So here we have it. Here it has reacted fortunately, so it's saying that the top of that range is 0.38 0.3698. The bottom of the range is 0.2626. That's actually lower than this intraday low of 0.2768. Yeah, so the stock is currently at The price is 0.2977, 0.2977. So it's right in its support zone. So, and usually when you have the stock in the support zone, um, always a tendency. There's a slightly greater tendency for it to continue to print lower prices. They tend to test a decent number of the values in that grid. So I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks below 0.2626. Yeah, it's looking like a buying opportunity, but it's up to you to decide if this is what you want to do. I would say I would like to see it trade even way lower than this. We're talking about maybe 0.09, 0.08, those sort of levels. I'll be comfortable with that. But for now, it could still print lower prices. So that's what I'm trying to say. Has it ever had lower prices? Let's see, to the sort of levels we are I'm talking about. No, I haven't seen anything be up to even. I've not seen any down projection as low as $0.2 of late. But we could also have a look at the daily chart. We might be able to see that. Let's see what we have. 0. We're looking for down projections as low as 0.2. Okay, yeah, we do have 0. This was as of the 15th of May, and even we have negative value 0.0288 and 0.1905. So indeed, yeah, some of those prices that have been projected before. Yeah. So yes, we could just come and see how active the market is for RVPH. It should be quite active now. It should be, given that it is a penny stock. But you never know. It doesn't always follow. 0.2940. Nothing's going on. Yeah, nothing's going on. But yeah, just have a look and see what you make of 0.29. Sorry, RVPH. I'm really expecting that lower prices will continue to print. Yeah, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.